Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Do you notice anything different about me? Anything at all? Well, today I don't actually look like a bum because I just got hair extensions. I'm so excited because I've been debating about this for years. And if you haven't heard or known much about me, I'm in a family rock and roll band with my 13-year-old son and my husband. We're called Raising Cain. My son's name's Cain. He's the real rock star. But every performance season, the summer's really busy for us. So I've been wearing clip-ins. And you know what? I was like, this year, I'm going all in. I'm actually getting legit extensions, and here they are. So I just hope I don't get a bunch of paint on them. And the reason I'm actually not looking like a bum today is because I have a date night with my husband. So I figured I'd get in here and do a quick painting and video, and then we'll leave for dinner for a date night. So, okay. Expect me looking like a bum on the next video, by the way. All right, so what we're doing today, I'm continuing on my floral and stencil series, and I only have like 2 more stencils left, so I'm kind of sad that this is running out, but I'm excited to start something new. Today's stencil and flower is a poppy. So I've been reading a lot about them. They're infamous for, being used for veterans and remembrance, stuff like that. So as we go through the fun facts, do not skip through those parts. Definitely watch for that. But I wanted to do a fun color, and I saw this one picture of a poppy that is just this super vibrant purple, but in the center, it's a very neat yellow, neon green kind of color, not yellow, not white. So I made my own custom, super bright, limey yellow green color here. And this is a mixture, it's all Master's Touch, and it is, I think it's like medium yellow, the pearlized yellow green, I think that's what it's called, and then just a touch of the grass green. So this is what we're going to be using as our center. From there, I'm going to add a little bit of gold. So these are just some leftover paints from previous pours, but some leftover gold, some leftover bronze. And then for the main color, for the flower, one of my very favorites in the whole world, this pearlized violet from Master's Touch is just so beautiful. It dries so shiny and amazing. So highly recommend if you haven't used it yet. It's one of my favorites. So that's going to be our main flower color. And then I'll probably come in and just add some pops of white for contrast. All right. So for today, we're just going to be doing a center blowout. I have a really neat stencil that I think is going to work really well. So the center, it's going to be covered up a little bit. This one stencil I'm thinking of. But that's okay. We'll work with it. All right, are we ready to get started? Let's go. So I'm notorious for putting in a center blowout way too much of the center part. So I'm gonna try really hard not to do that today. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the green in the center. Okay, let's see if that's enough. I think that's enough. And then from the outside of that, I'm going to do, let's see, do I want to go, I think I'll do gold first and then the bronze. So we're not going to be scared of making brown today. Usually I'm terrified of making brown, but the center of the poppy kind of has like a brown vibe at times as well. So if the green and the purple mix to make brown, obviously I'm adding a bronze color here on purpose. Anywho, got to open that a bit more. So yes, expect some brown. So we're going to transition from brown to purple is what I'm hoping for. So green, gold, then bronze, really, and then purple. All right, so here's our main color that we're going to do. And then we're just gonna come in and add some pops of white. And then I do have plans on filling in the corners with something, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. Okay. All right, then what do we want to add to our edges? I have, lots of different colors. I was thinking like a black. I don't know if a black would be a little too crazy. I have a really dark blue. Do I have a dark green? This is black. I think this is like a really dark blue. Maybe I'll use this one. Yep. Okay, perfect. So this is kind of just like a drab blue. A lot of it's going to be covered up by the stencil, so it's not a big deal, but I like to just cover the corners. They always need a little bit of help, even just to move the paint on the canvas that we do have off of it. And I love using up leftover paint, so this is great. Oof. Okay. There's a little weirdness in there. All right, and then let's just add little bits of white throughout. Okay, I think that's looking good. I'll shut up, stay tuned for the fun facts, and let's blow this out. All right, what do we think? This looks beautiful. And I like how some of the corners are darker and then some of them just go to the full purple. And I think this yellow green center is going to look so cool when it's dry. Just give it a little cover all of our corners just in case. I'm not going to worry about the sides because with my stencil series, I've been painting those, the background color that I'm using. So I'm not really concerned about that. I might just touch them up because OCD, but I think we're going to be okay. There's this one section of white. I think I just need it to blend a little bit more in the center here. So I'm just going to take this and maybe make some cool designs because it looks kind of crazy just how it is right now. And then maybe even bring some of this white up in. There we go. All right. I'm going to grab the camera and bring you down for a close-up of this wet result. All right, here we are with the wet results. This looks so cool. It's so crazy like how it changed with the gold. I wasn't expecting that, but I love how like the gold and then the bronze come up into the purple, that comes up into the blue. Didn't get a ton of like super focused white, which is good. Here's like a little bit of some lacing we got, some cells. This part's really cool down here. I'm really excited to see how it's gonna dry because like that, I said that violet, pearlized violet is just ridiculously stunning when it's dry. And then I think adding those blue corners adds some dimension too. Now I did obviously go against what I said. I did cover up the sides. It's just, it gives me options. So if I look at this, when it's dry in 2 days and I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful as is, I don't have to cover up the sides. I already did that. But if I want to for my stencil, then I will. So, okay, everyone, let's see how this beauty dries. All right, here are the dried results. Look how cool this center is. Woo, that is bright. Yeah, I love the green to gold transition. That's awesome. And then of course, this pearlized violet is amazing. Got a little bit thick and textured up here. That's fine. We're gonna cover that anyhow with a stencil. But really happy how this one turned out. I wasn't sure with the green and then the gold to purple transition, but I have to say, turned out pretty awesome. So maybe I won't be so scared to use that combo in a future painting. All right, well, I won't have the stencil results for this week's video. We're going on vacation for our anniversary to the Finger Lakes of New York. So we only live about 2 hours south of the New York Finger Lakes, which is one of our favorite places to visit. And we rented a cabin. We're taking the dogs. I'm just gonna have a really nice weekend hiking Watkins Glen and then of course wine tasting. So I'll definitely upload this video, but the stencil video will be next week. So, all right. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.